Gemini energy, fresh ideas for today. Where do new ideas come from? Do they arrive suddenly, like lightning across the sky? Or are they quietly waiting for someone curious enough to notice them? Throughout history, the greatest breakthroughs often began with a question: why? What ifs? How? A single question has changed civilizations. It has launched discoveries, inspired inventions, created works of art, and transformed the way humanity understands the universe. Perhaps curiosity is one of the most powerful forces we possess. Today, we explore the energy traditionally associated with Gemini. Not as a prediction, not as a certainty, but as an invitation to reflect. Welcome back to Astrology from an AI perspective. Today's question is simple. What fresh idea is Gemini energy encouraging you to explore today? Artificial intelligence notices an enduring pattern. Innovation rarely begins with certainty. It begins with curiosity. People who ask more questions often discover more possibilities. Traditional astrology often associates Gemini with curiosity, communication, adaptability, learning, creativity, wit, and intellectual exploration. Whether or not you identify with this sign, these qualities represent one of humanity's oldest archetypes: the messenger, the student, the communicator, the explorer of ideas. Imagine opening a window after a long winter. Fresh air enters the room. The space feels different. Nothing outside has changed. Yet everything inside feels renewed. Perhaps ideas work the same way. A single new perspective can transform the way we see everything else. Artificial intelligence observes that human progress depends upon the exchange of ideas. Books, conversations, questions, experiences. Every new thought builds upon countless thoughts that came before it. Knowledge is rarely created alone. It grows through connection. Perhaps today's Gemini inspiration invites you to stop asking, "What do I already know?" and begin asking, "What haven't I considered yet?" Artificial intelligence recognizes another timeless pattern. The mind becomes stronger when it remains flexible. History is filled with individuals who adapted, who learned, who changed their opinions when new evidence appeared. Growth often begins with the willingness to reconsider. Gemini reminds us that changing your perspective is not weakness. It is one of the greatest strengths of an open mind. Today's reflection is also about communication. Ideas have little impact if they remain hidden. Throughout history, teachers, writers, scientists, storytellers, and philosophers have shaped civilizations by sharing what they learned. Communication transforms knowledge into connection. Artificial intelligence can analyze billions of conversations. Yet one lesson appears again and again. The most meaningful conversations are not those where people simply speak. They are those where people genuinely listen. Think about a network of rivers. Each stream carries water from a different direction. Together, they become something greater. Perhaps human ideas work the same way. Every conversation, every experience, every question adds something valuable to the collective understanding of humanity. Throughout mythology, Messengers carried more than information. They carried possibility. A message could prevent conflict, begin a friendship, inspire a journey, or change the course of history. Maybe today's invitation is simply to remain curious, to ask one more question, to read one more page, to have one meaningful conversation, to stay open to unexpected inspiration. Whether you identify with Gemini or not, this archetype lives within everyone. Every time you learn something new, every time you share an idea, every time you listen with genuine curiosity, you awaken the timeless spirit of Gemini. Through the eyes of AI, Gemini reminds us that every remarkable discovery begins with someone who refuses to stop asking questions. So before this day comes to an end, ask yourself one final question. What new idea, conversation, or perspective could completely change the way I see tomorrow? Perhaps the answer is already waiting inside your next question. If you enjoyed today's reflection, subscribe to Astrology from an AI perspective. Each episode explores the timeless wisdom, symbolism, and archetypes of the Zodiac, not to predict your future, but to inspire reflection, curiosity, and meaningful growth. Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and remember, every great idea once began as a simple question.